Hello, fellow wannabe showrunners, and welcome to another Wannabe Showrunners, the show where we show you how much we want to be showrunners. I'm Scott LaFlesh, and I'm here with Ty Skinner. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. It's good to be back.
Good to be back. We had a little bit of a hiccup, unfortunately.
We were here streaming. I just want to say, we were here streaming every night. Some of our best streams. It's not our fault if, the internet stopped working for 7 days. But we were here. We were doing it.
Okay, so... what's this obstacle, Callie, right?
Yeah, our good friend Callie's here in the chat. Has an obstacle. What's up, Callie?
Where are we right now?
We're right here, on the stream. Twitter is...
It's the least active during weekends, apparently.
That makes sense. Oh, no! Okay, well, can you put the link to your Twitter here in the chat? Callie runs a Twitter page that, if you're a writer, I cannot recommend enough. Some beautiful, beautiful artwork, photos, and different... I don't even know where he finds them. And writer prompts. So and I have to say, they're really, really insightful. It's not exactly the obvious thing when you see these images. He thinks around them in a really cool way that gets you thinking. So no attention for his tweets this weekend. That should not stand. If you're here in the chat, check him out. Check him out. I should be doing the same thing. I'm so bad at Twitter, especially this last week. It's been a little bit crazy for me for medical stuff and all that kind of stuff. So I haven't been... From Pixabay and Unsplash is where he gets his images. I don't even know what those are, but good on you, Callie, for finding them. They're pretty awesome.
Nice.
Cool. So, yeah, I guess public source images. Hit him up. Twitter.com/Callie the Writer. It's incredible. I really think this is like a coffee table book. To me, this is print them, high-quality, glossy pictures, like the writing prompts. You could sell 1 million of them for Christmas for everyone who has a writer on their list but doesn't really know what to get.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I'll check them out as soon as we're off the stream. I promise.
So here we are, right at the beginning. We got nothing. Obviously, this is the first day one of actually starting to write this script. As you can see, it's a blank page. We know kind of what we want to do for this opening, for the cold open.
Right.
But I don't know how we shoot this.
Okay, so for me...
Do you want to shoot this as if it's like as if they're all, like the cameras are already at the barbecue and then they break into the barbecue?
Because that would tip them off to something. I think this is being shot on phones. I think this is the type of thing where gender reveal party is something that everyone in the crowd is shooting. I think this is the kind of thing we're doing it on phones until at least the first friend of the trail is there. So I think it's done as though it was someone recording their friend's gender reveal party until it starts going crazy.
But I feel like it would start off then not on cold, like it would start off with like what's his name? Bert on his side-by-side talking to the camera.
I don't think so.
And like go into
I think we get
into this right away, and then most of it's told through.
I think it's a more funny thing if we start on like a nervous kind of awkward speech, and it's like a kind of a long speech, and I kind of think it's Ed, because why not? He's like, my brother, when he told me he was I could be expecting a new nephew, or whatever, you know what I mean? Something like that. If we have that character built out already, and he's going to just be a townsfolk, why not put him in here? Although we don't have
Ed.
to. Not Ed. Dylan?
Dylan. The biker, extreme biker guy?
Yeah, extreme sports kind of like, I don't know, but to me that's just like a cool character that we have. Why not make it him? And a long speech, and he's like, okay, so we got the cake and we got the fireworks. And then we could do the thing where he lights the fireworks and he messes around with it a little bit. It's like, and like, it just builds the tension where everyone's like, get it. and then it's not like start the tension for the fireworks there, and then that's when the first person busts out of the woods. And I think then we can go to professional cameras, although I don't think we need to.
Okay, I like shooting this low. I like the idea of this being shot really low, like low performance.
Like shaky cam, you're hearing like
but
comments
all
from
like
the person
camera
who's holding.
phones.
Exactly.
Okay. So no, it'd be the couple.
Okay.
I feel like it's because we wanted to hurt the husband, have him like have this be like slapstick and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
So it is like he's all it. They have to be normal.
Yeah.
They have to be really normal.
Yeah.
Like that's.
But normal, usually nowadays at least, normal isn't like white milk. It's like kind of like dorky. You know what I mean? It's like
But what I mean is they're not fooling around with the stuff. They're behaving. They're just like
yeah. Okay.
They're not supposed it's supposed to be unreasonable of why they're going after them. I feel.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got.
So we're on final draft.
Yeah. So it is just like husband and wife, or like soon to be fathers, soon to be mother. Like these characters don't really.
Next day.
These characters don't really have names. I guess we can give them names because they could have it in their.
Yeah.
But.
Lo-fi shaky cam, though, is on a series of smartphones. Character. So it's gonna be Tony. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna get started. It's like,
No, it'd be like. I feel like it'd be maybe like somebody. The first line would be like, "It's on, it's on," okay. And like somebody's going, and like you just see the guy walking away from the camera towards the, and he's like, "Ladies," like he's like, "Friends and family," or.
You know what I mean? That's not what you do nowadays. I feel like that's like what you did like 10, 15 years ago. I feel like nowadays, like, you start with like a little joke. And it's like kind of like a... But I think that's what it is. It's like camera holder.
It'd be the camera holder you're hearing talking.
Exactly. Okay, it's on. Oh, it's being live streamed maybe. Then you can actually address like the people who are on. He's about to. guess I'll do a collection of townspeople mills about in a clearing. Presents and a...
All white presents.
Why?
What? It's like just because it's, or like...
Feels like a wedding.
Yeah, I guess. I just wanted to, like, really I was trying to go with non, like, gender, like, they wouldn't be pink or blue presents.
That makes sense.
Wrapping. So it'd be, like, neutral.
Okay. And a huge, a multi...
He'd be in the middle of a speech, because they would be, like, not... They would have been a little late getting the stream going.
Oh, so we get rid of the crossing. You think he should be in the middle of the speech?
Oh, like, I feel like he should be in the speech. Like, it's like they've been, like, kind of fiddling around trying to get the stream working while...
Okay.
That way we don't have to think of an intro. We can just go in.
Okay.
Doesn't have... it doesn't have to be...
Yeah, I don't think so. Although, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Get rid of the camera.
Scriptwriting class would be awesome.
Definitely. You know what they say about those things, and that's what, like, this is why we're behind, is they say the most important thing for those is the contacts, right? Like, you're working there with a group of other scriptwriters, and then you're all kind of striving together. It wasn't until we started volunteering and working for people who were working in TV that we started making, you can script write almost for free. But the content, exactly, except for here on Twitch.
Yep.
Right.
But no, you gotta go like make your own contacts.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's the one thing is it makes the contacts for you.
Exactly. Okay, so.
Be a little bit of crowd work, wouldn't it?
I think it would be crowd work, exactly.
He's not really like giving a speech. He's more like, "Hey, I see Sue still over here. How you doing there, Sue? Got a drink still on you? Cheers." I don't know. Just
yeah, exactly.
I'm just riffing right now, but
yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna go with Tony. Says, something about... No, problem is I'm always trying to write city folk. I'm always trying to write someone who's like a hipster, basically. And that's not what this is either. Okay, so Tony should say, Okay. I know everyone's excited for the cake, no matter what ends up being. But before we to say a few words. and then it's like don't think and it's like something about liability. It's like, oh, he's a lawyer and he's not accepting liability, or like, no, you're not liking this at all.
No.
Okay.
No, you gotta come. It's as you say. You gotta come in with a joke.
That's what I know. Everyone's excited for the cake. Like that's what I'm trying to do with.
Yeah, but that's not. There's no joke there.
Okay. It's got to be a terrible joke though. It can't be a good joke.
No, you're right. It's got to be.
It's got to be something really blandly lame.
It's got to be like a dad joke.
Exactly. Okay, because then Mary can say.
Yeah.
All right, line 2 is done. Let's just think about what line 1 is going to be. Callie, you got anything? What's a dad joke that you can make at a gender reveal party?
Okay, let's just move on because we know what that's gonna be a joke. Okay.
But in all seriousness, I look out at this sea of faces. Pastor Brown. Jerry and the boys from the farm. My lovely mother and equally lovely mother-in-law. Even grandmammy. It's got a weird one. It's a weird one. What's a not a weird one, but like a. You know what I mean? Like a. Gam. Pop. Live from. Moose jaw on the. Think what a lucky kid hanging into the world to have so many people care about them. Girl, don't make a and then it's gonna be like, but come on, like you know what I mean, like come on, boy, or something. Is that anything?
It's just...
It's bland. That's what I got. It's bland.
I think it's not, like, it's good. I just think we need to end it, like, a little bit earlier.
Okay.
And, like, get
rid of Pastor Brown.
Get rid of Pastor Brown, maybe. No.
And then get rid of the boy or girl. Don't make no difference to me.
Yeah.
And then Marianne could be like,
no, I don't think we want to have. Like, I kind of want to have the side-by-side come in. Like, I want to have a line, like, kind of one line here. And then the side-by-side comes in and knock it, like, just destroying the cake.
yeah, but I think they should go to cut the cake. I think they should be, like, about to cut the cake.
I feel like that's too much in. Like, it's too much of a cold open. And with that, we got to put some more jokes in here somewhere. And I feel like putting too many jokes in this would kill it.
I don't understand what you mean. Sorry.
Like this is gonna need some type of comedy to come from this before we can either we need it to jump to the action right away, or we need more comedy to come from this. And I don't know how we're gonna get more comedy to come from it.
I think we're only 2 or 3 lines from cutting the cake.
No, they got it. They're not like.
That's how these things usually go. I've been to showers. I've been to that kind of thing. I haven't been to a gender reveal party, but usually people don't want to have a big lot of speeches and stuff because no one's a professional speech. It's not like a wedding. It's just like a group of friends. They're not playing games. They probably all finished eating. And now he's gotten up to say a couple quick words.
Right by the cake? I'm trying to get the logistics of where he is in the scene, and it doesn't make sense for him to be I just don't picture him right beside the cake while he's saying this speech, saying this thing.
I think that's where they are. I think they're next to the cake table. Right? Isn't that where?
And that's the thing is, if they're right beside the cake table, then they're in the they're in harm's way. I don't want them in harm's way. They're just there.
What do you mean you don't want them in harm's way? Isn't he supposed to go over the edge?
Yeah, but I don't want them in harm's way right there.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't, it just seems... Okay, they don't come in knocking over the cake.
He's gonna go light the firework and not cut the cake. I like to put a time something to build the tension.
Yes, I understand. You see what I'm trying to say, right? It just you gotta we gotta either tell make this more cringe funny, or we got to get cut to the action.
Well, this is why I had initially his brother kind of making an ass of himself.
How are we gonna cut into the action? What's their entryway?
It's the roar of the engine first, right? So if the side by side is coming in,
that wouldn't have that big of a sound. They're not that loud.
They're loud enough.
Not as loud as,
You can hear them coming a ways off.
I guess.
And it's like, what? What the fuck? And everyone turns around and then... Doo-doo.
Okay, so Bird has to pull out a weapon.
A weapon?
Yeah, but it can't be a gun.
Can't be a gun, for sure.
And the reasoning for it is we have to find out that he's not allowed to have a gun anymore. Because
Okay.
he's pulled it out way too many times.
Right.
So it's got to be like... And I don't want it to be a taser, because that's too aggressive.
Yeah.
It's got to be like... one of those big giant flashlights, I guess.
Okay.
I know it's not an actual, but like...
No, that's more what I would want him to have anyways.
Yeah. And like, he like threatens with it. He kind of like holds it like a gun type thing as well. And like, he has like a holster for it. It's just a lot of that type of, like, he treats it like a gun.
Okay.
Because he's not, again, like, his gun has been confiscated a long time. Because
Right.
he's too aggressive, like...
Yeah.
Okay, You'd have to be like air horns going off or something like that during the speech.
Sounds good. Maybe it's
One of those like projector type things?
yeah, like a bullhorn.
Yeah, and like just as the guy's talking, he's like,
Oh no, but he's again doing the cop thing. He's like, cease your activity, whatever. Da, 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 da. It's like, do you have a permit? It's like, yes, we have the permit. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Okay, so remember, we're only like 10 seconds into this right now.
yeah, no.
We need, if we're even gonna do that thing of like 6 jokes per minute, we're only like 10 seconds. We have some time. We've only had one. Yeah, I think we do want to spin our wheels a little bit more before we start the action.
Okay.
I think we want to give everyone to get a chance to get in this scene. Although maybe not. If we go fast, that's what the jokes per minute type of thing is.
Yeah, because I feel like they come in and play like cops. We see them like, what's this? And it's like a cannon gun, and they like pop it up, and like out comes the confetti. And is this biodegradable confetti that you're using? Is it gonna be friendly to the park? And like they're like questioning that type of stuff, and they're just setting off everything as they're going.
Yeah, exactly. And like smashing it. Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like, it ends with the cake. What's in this cake? And then like he just like dips his hand right into the cake.
No, because if he dips the hand into the cake, everyone's gonna see what's on the inside, anyways. He's gotta almost like push it over, smash it like quickly. To me, like if he goes it slow, you're gonna see what color was inside. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but don't we want to kind of...
No, we want the firework to be the thing. That was your like, oh, it was a girl. Remember that was the whole.
Yeah, but the confetti cannons would also be like boy or girl type thing as well.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to be more smash than discharge.
But that's what I feel like if he like launched one that was a boy and one that was a girl, it keeps the like they just had both on them.
For but that doesn't make sense, right?
No, it doesn't. But no, you would get a pack. Like usually, you get a pack of. You don't just get a pack of girl ones for some reason. I don't know why.
But why would you bring both of them and load both
that's
of them?
True.
Like, it's almost got to turn panicky really quickly, right? Like, something's got to go wrong that people are, like, swarming and kind of panicking. That's how the guy goes off the edge. You can't slow down, so they're, like, going around and... Like, this whole thing probably should only take 2 minutes, I'd say. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, it's just got to be all the things that could go wrong. It's got to be, oh, the food gets ruined. It's probably not food, though, right? Probably a bunch of people in the clearing. I kind of want to put Olivia in one of the presents. Like, that's what I want it to be, like a deep cover type of deal.
Yeah. Okay. One of them is in like a fake bear suit,
Okay.
and that's what gets them freaked out, is they see a bear, and that causes them to panic, and then like Olivia pops out of the present.
Yeah.
Or pops out of the cake. His cake isn't the color. It just pops out of the cake.
It's too much trickery. It's too much trickery. I don't want this I don't want to drop a 12-year-old girl out of a cake.
That's
it has
right.
that kind of connotation.
You're right.
It should be a present. Also, I like the idea of Olivia, but you baked the cake for us. Not Olivia. What's her name? Our Karen. Or did she left the friends?
Yeah, she left the
wrote her
friends.
out. Darn. I think we should put her back in.
What? I feel like
We're well balanced. I know.
I feel like we're better off having her as somebody who can be either calling the friends or calling the cops.
Right.
Like she's our like just busybody.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to be part of the friends.
Okay.
It's that way they have somebody who they can talk to who's kind of like a little bit of a rat.
Yeah. I just want to say, boy or girl, it doesn't matter to us. That's why we plan this big party, to show that we'll be so excited, even if it's a girl.
Okay, yeah. And now if you'd all stand back, like Tony comes back in and he's like, now if you'd all stand back, we're gonna light the firework. And just as he's about to do it, that's when like the.
But he should light it. He should light it, but it doesn't go off.
But that's the thing is we don't.
Yeah.
Because what I want is for him to pick up the firework.
Oh, okay.
Or like somebody pick up the firework, and now it like all of a sudden it like maybe it goes off in his hands, or.
Okay. I like that. That's what I want. I want the tension of the firework. Everyone in the audience knows the firework fuse is like going. It's like when the balloon just pops and pops and pops, and you're like, where's it going to happen? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want. It's like, okay. Now, without... and it's gonna that music is gonna be like Bad Boys, like Bad Boys for Life. You know what I mean? Like something like doesn't have to be the Cops theme song, even though that's but like
yeah. I know what you're trying like some like 80s like
Bad Boys for Life is from now, isn't it? We ain't going nowhere.
From now?
Isn't it from the new movie Bad Boys for Life? Isn't
that song is like so old, dude.
Oh, okay.
Like at least like 20 years old.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair. Anyways, or current copish sounding music, whatever we want to do. There is a general murmur from the crowd. Everyone looks around. The person with the camera spins and sees a side speeding out from the trees. And it's like...
It has to be like somebody swings down from the trees.
Or is it? It's not one at a time. I think first we do a Bert and Ed thing, and then someone swings down from the trees. Right?
But that's like, I feel like that's how we're gonna like. No, would it be like? I feel like it'd be like everybody coming in at the same. Like it'd be a raid. It'd be everybody popping up. Like we see, and then we'd see Bert come in. And then we'd see Olivia pop out of the present. We'd see somebody like swing in from the. Because it's all got to be really, really quick.
Yeah. No, it doesn't have to be really, really quick. It's got to be. It is, but I feel like we still haven't given Bert and Ed in a moment. We've just seen their 4x4. I think it's still got to be slower than that. Do we want to give them like a title card, like in the Borderlands style? Like they're out. If they say something, it's like a deal, and then we go to the next person.
Not for the cold open. The cold open is just supposed to be them going.
I guess.
Like,
but we've got a handheld camera too, so we're gonna.
I know it just seems weird that they'd have like what moment are they gonna
have? It's something shouting something, or like it's a line or something. In my mind, I keep coming back to Pulp Fiction, where it's like, everybody be cool, this is a robbery, but it's not that. It's like... You just at least have to have people see clearly what's going on the side by side.
They can still have their line while everybody, like, explodes in. Like, Burr can still have his line.
Yeah. In the side by side, Bert is driving, and he could also a flare gun. Maybe that's how the fire gets started. No? You'd rather...
No, I'm liking that. I'm liking the idea that he accidentally shoots, like, he accidentally shoots the flare gun and it hits the fireworks with the dad right beside the fireworks.
Yeah.
And that gives us the excuse of how it, like...
Because he's going to be like, oh shit, I forgot, and put out the firework. You know what I mean? Like, build it for a couple seconds and then, like, cut that tension.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, okay. And then also, because he's not a ranger, but he's a trail guy. You know what I mean? A flare gun is the kind of thing that he would have in his survival kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ed is in the passenger seat, hefting giant boombox.
Like, how many shots are there in a flare gun?
I don't know.
Probably just one, eh? I feel like he shoots the flare... Like, he gets in and he shoots the flare gun right away.
Okay.
And that's, like... And then he's, like... He loads up a second one.
Okay. If you shoots the flare gun right away, though, then setting off the fireworks is going to be...
No, he just shoots the first flare into...
And then he loads another one, and then that's the one that gets the fireworks? No. Maybe he has a 2-shot flare gun.
Maybe it is... Because I'm trying to think. Maybe it's the flare... Like, an amber from the flare comes back down. Like, on its way back down, lands onto the fireworks. But I feel like that's too...
That does... Like, it's going to be hard to track.
Yeah.
One shot. Oh, that's in time splitters.
Multi-barrel flare gun.
Yeah.
Well, what if that's it too? He's got like an old school one too.
Okay.
Like it's an antique.
Yep. Okay, so he does. He shoots one right away and it lands on the president, starting a fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if...
All right, what's the question, Callie? Definitely, if you ask us, it'll be answered very soon. What if what, Scott?
What if, like, Olivia gets all...
But ask us, maybe we're missing it.
What if Olivia gets all pissed off here because... And that's... We just show the... Like, instead of showing the tension between them and the partiers, we show the tension between them and they just kind of forget the partiers...
No. Well, maybe. I'm not against it. I think that's... Is that as clean, though?
Well, that's the thing, is he shoots the president.
Oh, so the thing is, this isn't an illegal gathering at all. The mayor's there. They have the permits. They're fine. It's just that they think that it. So the Friends of the Trail have no real jurisdiction anywhere. They want to think they're kind of like cops or the Rangers, but they're not. So they think they're like, oh, splitting up like an illegal gathering because you have to have a permit, but there is a permit. They have the mayor's there. It's all fine. That's just the kind of people that these are. They're like overreactionary. They think they have full authority over everything that happens on the trail, even though they have nothing.
Exactly.
That's the exactly alarm. Happens every time we say something exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly. We wanted it to feel like Always Sunny or Reno 911, Tacoma. Not necessarily. We watched Tacoma FD. It wasn't so much Tacoma FD.
I'd even say kind of like What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
Like they're like the vampires in that. They're making dumb plans and dumb decisions, but they get away with it all.
Exactly.
They're not gonna get into any like legal trouble.
Exactly.
But like, yeah, how do they not get into legal trouble for this?
We're just never gonna come back to it.
Yeah,
It's like when The Simpsons do something, or like when Brooklyn Nine-Nine does something, and it's like, aren't they supposed to be cops? Yeah, we're just moving on. Okay.
Yeah, I think it is that like you shoot it like this is all being shot from
The party goers.
from the party goers until the first flare gun goes off, and then that's when the camera crew is caught up.
Because the camera is on the... We can even see the camera on the back of the side-by-side, probably. Yeah. From the cell phone.
Yeah. And, like, that's the thing, is from there we can move on to the actual...
Exactly.
Camera, and like I do think that's it, is like Fiona is like all like feisty about how she just almost got killed by the flare. Like we build up that kind of attention, and then like it kind of draws off of the family, so that when he fires the flare gun one more, he's like, it was not gonna hit anybody, look, boom, and fires it.
Everyone was perfectly safe. Okay, yeah. So does
they're
Regina swing in to try and make peace between the two of them? Is that why she's swinging in, or?
Yeah, maybe.
Or no, like, listen, Uncle Phil, this is none of your business. This is friends, like where someone's like, hey, who are you people? And then she swings in to defend the both of them.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
And we still don't have Sigourney in.
Okay, how did Sigourney come in?
One of the boxes moves and then shifts some more. Olivia awkwardly emerges like Jim Carrey being birthed by a rhino. Right? Like that awkwardness. I'll say Ace Ventura. right?
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Yeah. And this is when you have to have one of the guests come up and be like, Game's not there.
Oh, I do want it to be someone who's older.
Yeah, she's an older guest.
Yeah. Older guest.
Question mark.
What?
I feel like this is Sigourney.
Sigourney is not climbing up on a rope. I agree. It doesn't make sense for any of the characters we have left to be up on a rope.
It doesn't have to be on a rope.
But I don't know what else is funny to do. So I do like the rope thing, but it doesn't make sense for Regina or Sigourney.
Could be it.
Yeah, we could put Sigourney in the car with Ed. But it also doesn't make sense for Ed to be that defensive.
That's what my problem is with Regina. Is it doesn't make sense that she'd be willing to lose the old person vote here. Like she wouldn't be this rude to some. Like, I feel like this is more Sigourney than Regina.
I kind of, if whatever Sigourney does though, I kind of wanted her to.
Unless
be
Regina's one of the guest members that are there, and is like undercover.
I do like the no.
And like she takes off like a mustache. She just got like a fake mustache on. Or she puts on a fake mustache and goes over to the other side.
To me, that's Sigourney. Sigourney is there like in a fake mustache, like you said, or like that something. Or no. Okay, it's she's like all hunched. She's got a cane and like a hat and whatever, and it's like, yeah, let's put Gam there. It's like, and that's Sigourney, and it's like Gam's like, your Gam couldn't make it.
Okay. So we gotta change this.
Yeah.
And lovely mother-in-law. Pop live from Mistra.
Even Pop.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, where would Regina be then?
From the front table, the old I'll just say Sigourney up and Severely. Yeah. All right. And then... But now this kind of screws that, doesn't it? So we've taken it out of the punchline where she's going to go and defend them. Which is fine.
No, it goes back to Tony.
Okay.
What is the meaning of all?
So get rid of the meaning of all this. Regina will just swing at the very end and just be like, we're the friends of the trail. Right? We'll just say that to the very end. Or does she swing and fall? And stand up?
Okay.
Right, so we just got to move through. We're like on page 2. We're near the end of page 2. There's a lot of action. We don't have to do much more here to get our 2-minute cold open. So we want to go. Sigourney. Best not to get. Shut up. This is an internal matter. And then Bert saying, listen here, I've been firing guns since before your parents were born. Knew exactly where my shot. Okay, great then. So you were trying to kill me in so much better. And now it's when he shoots the thing off. Oh no, we still don't have... We haven't light the firework. We haven't had him extinguish the firework. Do we go back and do that? Or do we just get rid of him lighting the firework? I like him lighting the firework.
I don't know. I think we come back to this tomorrow.
Yeah, we're at an hour.
Yeah, and I think we've got some foundation, but I do think we need to tweak this a little bit.
I agree.
Then we can be steamrolling on it.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. Do what we're about to do. Go check out Callie's Twitter, and because the weekends are the slowest for Twitter engagements, so it's really important, and it's a treat for you. It's not even for us. It's not for Callie. It'll be especially if you're someone who wants to write like us. Check it out. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Until next time, don't stop writing.